Well, Maurice, authorities believe that 17-year-old suspect got a shotgun and a handgun from his father, who legally owned the weapons, before bursting through the door of an art room, yelling surprise and killing his classmates.
He's actually shooting. He's in the art room. We got shots fired right now, guys.
First period at Santa Fe High School interrupted by a fire alarm and then shattered by gunshots.
And then you hear boom, 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 and I just ran as fast as I could.
Terrified teens ran away from the school as their panicked parents rushed toward them.
Really scary. Really, really scary.
I'm one of the lucky ones, and I'm glad that God spared me, but I just feel bad that they didn't make it.
With a bandage dangling from the back of his head, Rome Schubert says he was heartbroken to hear 9 of his classmates and a substitute teacher didn't survive. He caught a glimpse of the fellow student with the guns right before he was shot.
Trench coat on, pistol in his hand. I want to say shotgun across his chest.
In court Friday night, Demetrius Pogorchis was denied bond.
He gave himself up and admitted at the time that he didn't have the courage to commit the suicide, that he wanted to take his own life earlier.
Texas Governor Greg Abbott says there were no apparent red flag warnings about the suspected shooter, but a dive into his social media shows a dark side, photos of weapons and a Born to Kill t-shirt. Shortly after the shooting, investigators say they found pipe bombs and a pressure cooker at the school and other spots in the community. Tonight, there were tributes all over Texas.
And never forget those we lost today.
The Houston Astros paused for a moment of silence, and people prayed at vigils to remember the victims. Students at Santa Fe High supported teens in Parkland, Florida, after a massacre there earlier this spring. Sadly now, some of them are not surprised it's happened to them.
It's been happening everywhere. I've always kind of felt like eventually it was going to happen here too.
A school resource officer there who confronted that shooter is among the injured. Tonight, he's in critical condition. So far, police have not said a word about a possible motive. Maurice.
Okay, Jessica.